It's going down.
Got my nigga, Lil Curly.
Lil Curly is in the building, baby.
Lil Curly in the building,
Lil
baby.
Curly in the building. Rest in peace to Big Curly, man.
Indeed.
Lil Curly is in the building
Lil
right
Curly
now. It's going down.
in the building.
Listen, Baltimore City is going down right now. We in here.
Absolutely.
And what's important though, not just Lil Curly here. He brung us up, man. Listen, when tomorrow ain't promised, listen, it's going down. Him, D. Watkins, they got together, man. They put some good stuff. This is a good book. If you listen, it's coming. But we got ours before you got yours. Don't hate on me. Don't hate on me because I know people.
This is about
this
to be
gonna be a bestseller right here. New York Times. This is going down right here. You know what I'm saying? Because let me explain something to you. One thing is important about this book, and you see the background in there. You see that them streets of Baltimore are serious. One thing about the ghettos of America. Tomorrow ain't promising none of our ghettos. That's why this connect. And it represents a struggle, the extraordinary struggle that we go through in the inner cities of America. Because we don't know what's going to happen. When your mom's on drugs, your dad dead, your dad in the penitentiary, you don't know what's going to happen. You living with your grandmom. So tomorrow's not always promised where we come from. That's why this book right here is important, man.
This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by New Amsterdam Vodka.
New Amsterdam.
Now let me tell you something about New Amsterdam Vodka. It's a great vodka with a reasonable price.
Extremely reasonable.
That could get the job done.
Yeah, it's going to get you where you need to go.
Get you where you need to be.
Job is going to be totally done.
It was born from uncompromising passion for great vodka. It's distilled 5 times.
That's a lot of time.
And the cocktails doing it big. New Amsterdam Vodka. Get some.
Get some. Talk to us, Lil Curly. Give it to us, man. Give us a game, man.
Listen. Yo, Nick, don't nobody call me Lil Curly. Hey, that's a fact. Yo, you know the only people that call me Little Curly is people from Red Hook.
Okay,
that's
New York.
It. From my building, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the only people that call me Little Curly.
You ain't know I grew up in that projects. I moved out before.
Yeah, but now,
Big Curly was that nigga.
Little Curly, like, that name meant something.
Yes.
In Brooklyn. You know, when you say Curly, it's like, oh, shit, you talking about
Big Curly's son.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I never knew that. I never understood what Little Curly meant. I just knew that was my pops. I never knew what it meant until I started getting older, started discovering myself, talking to my brothers and family and people, talking to people in the Jackson. It was just like, yo, Curly was...
Your dad was fighting for a cause.
He was fighting for a cause.
People.
I never knew that, though. I never knew that until probably about 10 years ago, to 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So it was... I love it now. You call me Little Curly all you want.
Yeah,
I know what to stand on with that.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
I'm going to get straight to it because you went to my team, the Lakers. That's my squad, man. We ready to win the whole thing, the chip and everything is going down. That's my squad, man. This, that, and the Come on, man.
He got whatever team he think will win it when he gets it.
No, the Bucks was my team last year.
Because they won the Super Bowl.
No, the Bucks won the chip. Tampa Bay was my team because they won. Lakers is my team because I know they're gonna win. What I post like on some real stuff? What I supposed to just be riding with losers? My team, I'm playing with the win. I'm a winner. I want to deal with winners. Lakers gonna win. That's my team this year.
You know what? You're like a. You're like a.
I ain't staying away with
a groupie woman who messed with 11 basketball players before in her life. She just bounce around to all the winners. So you're a winner today. You're a winner today.
I always got to do this.
Today. You're a basketball groupie. It's all good.
I'm gonna say this though. I always got to ask people this, man. Carmelo, I always got to ask people this because this is important because my rep is on the line here. Now I'm pretty sure on social media you probably ran into my game a couple times. How do you rate my game from a 1 to a 10?
I ain't honestly, champ. I can't really speak on that. I ain't really.
Did you ever see his game?
I saw him play. I ain't never see you play, champ.
He ain't shit.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never see you play.
I'm just saying to all the people that support my ball game, somebody's going to vouch for me one day. It's hard.
I see him boxing. You know what I'm saying? I see him trying to throw his hands. I see that.
Yeah.
Bello.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to get an NBA cosign for my game.
Nobody's going to vouch for you. That shit is trash.
All right, well, that's another story.
Now let me get to
Go ahead, get into it, man. Damn.
Mello,
talk to me.
You go to the Lakers. Now, the day you went to the Lakers, I get a call. Everybody in LA that I know called me. Talking spicy.
Talking crazy to you.
I'm talking about talking crazy to me. It was that nigga is over. We got Melo. We got Westbrook. Nigga, they might as well just give us the ring now. Like Big U. All these things talking spicy.
They was talking crazy.
I didn't like this shit. I went on the grab and I exaggerated a little bit. I said I added them niggas' ages up. They 811 years old. and then like 40 minutes left. 40 minutes went by and Brian posted something. I'm like, wait, I hope Brian know I was playing, right? Like, I wasn't for real. Like, I'm 45. I still got wheels, baby.
They gonna
like,
cook the Sixers.
I wasn't, like, I don't want to make you niggas mad or nothing. I'm
gonna let you finish your part. I'm gonna let you finish what you gonna ask first.
like, I don't, like, when you get back, can you tell Brian and Westbrook and niggas I was
I'm gonna
playing?
tell you what, though. I'm gonna tell you what. Niggas is locked in, though.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
why they my team.
You ain't, like, that's the running joke. You know what I'm saying? But I look at it like, you don't see no team who won a championship over the past 20, 30, 40, in the history of the game that won with a young team.
You're right.
It's always, now you got young players.
Absolutely. You got to have the young players sprinkled in.
You got to have that, I ain't going to say older, you got to have that wisdom out there to know what to do in those trenches. When you younger, you ain't really got that experience like that. When you get older, you gotta know how to move. You got to know who's doing what. You got to know shit that need to stop, shit that need to keep going, who we can plug and play into this situation. Now, we could throw the young boys, in there, but you got to have that foundation. Without that foundation, we ain't doing shit.
Now, we already know you're a Hall of Famer. That's
what I was saying.
2003 draft class.
Yeah.
You, Brian, Wade,
Bosh,
Chris Bosh,
Hall of Famer.
Darko Milicic.
Oh,
I mean, he's a bum. He was a bum, without a doubt. But all of them got rings. Now it's your turn.
It's his turn.
Indeed.
Without a doubt.
How important right here is this season? This one right here.
This is probably the most important season ever. I done had important seasons, but this one right here, because I know what's at stake. It ain't no pressure, but I know what's at stake. And if we don't take advantage of this, you don't get moments like this in life often.
You don't.
Especially in sports.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
like, even last year, like I'm hitting CP, like, I know you going through it. Because we know we competitors.
Right.
We don't get these moments often.
And CP probably finally got
you know what I'm
his
saying?
shot.
Like, he got his shot. So
Right.
it was like, damn, bro, like, you know what, fuck that, CP. You gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? I got to support you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So now the shoe is on my side now.
Right.
It's on the other foot. We got to do it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Right.
If we don't.
If y'all don't,
you know what I mean?
I'm gonna be talking a lot.
Absolutely. You
and
in the rest of the world. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like when Team USA lost in 2004. It's gonna be that feeling.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So we gonna have to get away for a little bit.
Absolutely.
If we don't make this happen. So I know what's at stake, but that's what make it fun though.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's what make it fun. We back in it. Fans is back. Hopefully fans be back in the arena. 82 games. It's the ups and downs of a season. We ready. We locked in.
Brian, did he call you?
For the Lakers?
Yeah. Did he put that call in?
He did.
Let's do it.
He did.
Let's go.
So
let's get it.
So
it was a real call though. It wasn't like no bullshit. It was a real call. I wasn't expecting it from him. I mean, we talked about it years before about getting with each other, but I heard it. And that's my brother. I know him since we was 15, 16 years. I heard it. Yo, like, I need you. Say less. You ain't got to say nothing. I already know what time it is when you hit me direct.
Right.
You ain't, the GM ain't hit me.
Right.
You the GM, nigga.
Right.
Like, he hit me. He was like, yo, champ, like, the time is now. And you felt it. I felt it. I felt like the time is now, right now. Like it's just a different vibe, it's a different aura, a different energy around. Time is now.
Okay. Brian know that